So, hallo liebe Leute, mein Name ist Dennis Mirpiel und ich streame heute die EA Play 2020. Um Viertel vor 1 morgens, also wir haben es brutal spät schon hier in Deutschland. Und genau, so. So, So. Ich mache gleich noch ein bisschen Werbung. Und ihr könnt gerne was im Chat schreiben. So, dann mache ich doch noch mal ganz kurz Werbung auf den sozialen Netzwerken und dann geht's los. So, mal kurz gucken. Ja, ich hoffe, euch geht's gut. So früh am Morgen. und. Oh, jetzt höre ich mal kurz selber. Sollte uns jeder uns jetzt selber. Uah, okay, so. So, ich habe jetzt gleich hier ein bisschen Werbung gemacht, damit alle Bescheid wissen. So, Leute, EA Play 2020. Was wissen wir? Was wird kommen? Ich habe selber keine Ahnung, aber wir können eines wirklich hier feststellen. Wir kriegen eventuell heute Nintendo Switch-Titel gezeigt. Ja, EA hatte in der letzten Investorenpressekonferenz gesagt, ja, wir arbeiten an Nintendo Switch-Titeln. Und dann bin ich mal gespannt, ob wirklich heute wir was zu sehen kriegen. Natürlich kriegen wir auch bestimmt heute das neue Star Wars-Spiel gezeigt. Dann kriegen wir sicherlich auch noch Ding gezeigt. Battlefield, ein Battlefield 3 Remake oder Remastered soll kommen für die angeblich neuen Konsolen. Natürlich wäre auch ein Battlefield 2 ganz geil, denn ich bin ein brutaler Battlefield 2 Fan. Genau, das sollte kommen. Ansonsten haben wir auch nicht mehr viel, gell? Nee, also da soll angeblich wohl einiges kommen. Ebenfalls bin ich gespannt, aber ob EA für die Nintendo Switch eventuell ein sogar neu entwickeltes FIFA entwickelt. Vielleicht sogar mit der Frostbite Engine. Das wäre natürlich mega. Jetzt hat der EA heute gibt's Burnout Paradise für Nintendo Switch. Da gab es bereits schon einige Videos und das Spiel ist bei uns bereits schon im Test. Und man muss sagen, das Spiel sieht für die Nintendo Switch gar nicht mal so schlecht aus. Man sieht offensichtlich ein Downgrade. Hallo an Sandwich89. Was denkst du, was wird heute bei EA Play gezeigt? Schreib es mir in den Kommentar oder Chat. Genau, und da bin ich mal persönlich sehr gespannt, was da kommen wird. So, ich muss doch noch mal ganz kurz hier ein bisschen alles überblicken. Ja. Ansonsten gerüchtemäßig, was von EA für Nintendo Switch kommt, gibt es eigentlich gerade wenig, muss man sagen. Also extrem, extrem wenig. Also ich glaube, da war noch nichts Großartiges bekannt. Ja, deswegen bin ich mal umso gespannter. Ich muss mal kurz was zu trinken holen. So. Ha. Ich habe jetzt, by the way, 2 Stunden The Last of Us Part 2 gespielt. Ich will nicht spoilern, ja? Ich will echt nicht spoilern, aber die Anfangsatmosphäre ist schon Hammer in dem Spiel. Muss man sagen. Also das Spiel, schon sehr gut. Freue ich mich. War ein großer Teil vom ersten Teil. Und, bin mal gespannt. Crazy, ne? Dass man durch so eine Flasche auch so, ja. Also ja, man sieht so ein bisschen den grünen Effekt vom Greenscreen. Das Problem ist, ich brauche mal gescheite Leuchten, weil ich weiß nicht, warum man immer ein bisschen grün sieht. Ich habe schon immer hier und da mal gut eingestellt. Es liegt auch immer viel daran, wie man das so ein bisschen macht. Ich werde wahrscheinlich auch mal die Tage oder so noch mal einen großen Testlauf durchlaufen lassen, um das Grüne von mir besser zu entfernen. Aber ist doch nicht so einfach, muss ich gestehen. Besonders, es liegt auch ein bisschen an der Kamera. Und diese Kamera hat eigentlich eine 1080p Auflösung. Aber dieser HDMI-Ausgang gibt nur 480p weiter. Und das ist totaler Crap. Ich brauche irgendwann mal eine neue Kamera, einen neuen Camcorder. Genau. So. Ich gucke jetzt noch ein bisschen rum hier. So. Ich gucke gerade irgendwie noch nach Gerüchten, aber ich finde ja gerade so gut wie gar nichts. Deswegen bin ich mal gespannt, beziehungsweise man geht auch mal hier. Ich muss ganz gucken, ob der Stream hier schon angeblich schon aktiviert ist. Nee, aber Premiere in 7 Minuten. Ach, ist dann wieder so ein vorgefertigtes Video, also nicht mal so eine richtige Art Livestream, sondern eher so eine Art Video. Okay. Oh shit, okay. So, noch kurz hier. Ja, stimmt, es gab noch Gerüchte, wenn gerade der liebe Crispin das hier gerade bei Endtower schreibt. Apex Legends sollte ja noch kommen. Das kann ich mich ja auch noch dran erinnern. Gab es ja schon einige Gerüchte, ob es machbar für die Nintendo Switch wäre. Weiß keiner. Ja. Ich glaube persönlich, es würde gehen, aber mit einem fetten Downgrade. So viel ist sicher. So, und die Mass Effect Trilogie sollte ja auch allgemein für die neuen Konsolen, oder ich glaube für die Current-Konsolen kommen. Ist natürlich auf der Nintendo Switch auch machbar. Muss man mal sagen. Ist machbar. Finde ich. So. Leute. Es sind 7 Minuten. Ich gucke jetzt hier, okay. Ich bin gespannt. Okay. Ja. So. Was ich mir persönlich wünsche, wenn wirklich einen Wunsch gäbe, den ich jetzt frei hätte für die EA Play Live 2020, dann wäre es Battlefield 2. Egal welche Plattform. Ich weiß nicht, ich bin halt brutaler Battlefield 2-Fan. Es gab ja so eine Art Battlefield 2, also ein kleiner Verschnitt für die Xbox 360. Das war so eher so eine Tech-Demo, das für die PlayStation 3, glaube ich auch. Es war eher so eine Grafik-Tech-Demo damals, wo man gucken wollte, was man so aus der Xbox 360 rauskriegt und an den anderen Konsolen natürlich. Battlefield 1943, glaube ich, statt 42. Und da gab es auch so echt wenige Inseln. Und das Spiel ist lustigerweise bis heute immer noch aktiv. Ich habe es letztens mal auf meiner Xbox One. Kann man das lustigerweise immer noch spielen, wenn man das auf der Xbox 360 hatte. Und das Spiel ist echt nice. Ja. Ja, also Battlefield 2 wäre schon nice. So, noch wenige Minuten. Ich muss da auch mal gleich mal gucken. Okay. So. Ich werde jetzt hier gleich mal wechseln, damit ihr auch alles dann hier in brutaler Qualität verfügbar habt, ne? Also ich kann nicht mal groß machen. Ich muss erstmal noch warten, bis hier die Premiere noch gestartet ist. So. Aber Battlefield 6 glaube ich jetzt mal gar nicht. Ich glaube, das wird wirklich mal so ein Remake werden. Besonders Battlefield 3 war ja auch ziemlich beliebt bei den Fans. Ich muss sagen, ich kann es nicht verstehen. Ich war nie der große Battlefield 3-Fan. Wo ich fand Battlefield 4 gar nicht mal so schlecht. Battlefield 4 fand ich mega. Aber Battlefield 2 wäre schon mehr was für mich. So. Dann. Ich kann immer noch nicht switchen. Ich werde switchen, sobald das Video ein Vollding ist. So. Ich bin echt gespannt, was jetzt EA gleich zeigt. Also bin ich echt schon gespannt ein bisschen. Also, ich glaube ja doch immer jedes Jahr an das Gute von EA. Wir haben ja einen Podcast herausgebracht, Felix und ich. Wir haben natürlich auch viel EA kritisiert. Und es gibt natürlich auch viel zu kritisieren. Auf jeden Fall gibt es viel zu kritisieren. Aber ja. So. 2 Minuten. Dornblutrose schreibt, es hat sich in den letzten Jahren durchaus etwas gebessert. Also wenn es um Nintendo Support geht, würde ich mal sagen, ja, geht so, ne? Also Unravel 2 war schon eine Überraschung, dass es überhaupt gekommen ist, ne? War schon cool. Ansonsten, also, dass Burnout Paradise kommt, ist eigentlich auch nochmal so eine Art Test, finde ich, für EA, damit sie gucken können, okay, läuft's auf der Nintendo Switch oder läuft nicht. Deswegen, das ganze Boykieren ist eigentlich ganz blöd. Man soll die Leute lassen, wenn sie drauf Bock haben. Bethesda ist für ihn der schlimmste Publisher. Okay. Also, Nintendo Switch Support ist natürlich Bethesda ganz gut. Was ich von Bethesda cool finde, ist The Evil Within zum Beispiel. Ich bin ein großer The Evil Within Fan, weil Also neben Resident Evil 7 war The Evil Within mal echt auch ein gutes Horrorspiel. Gerade Teil 2 war echt, wow, war echt geil. Das war schon echt ein starkes Brett, was sie da geliefert haben, meiner Meinung nach. So, ich würde gerne mal hier langsam wechseln, aber ist immer noch eine Premiere hier am An. So, noch warten. So, jetzt haben wir 0 Uhr. Ich habe auf jeden Fall mich hier schon vorbereitet, dass ich hier direkt vergrößern kann, ne? So. Gleich haben wir es. Und dann wechsle ich auch in Turbogeschwindigkeit jetzt. Okay, so. Goodie. Stream ist drin. Das war doch gestern auch schon bei Pokémon, dieses Bildchen. Ist das so ein YouTube-Ding eigentlich? Ich habe es halt nie mehr Premieren angeguckt. Oder halt, letztes Mal bei Pokémon war das erste Mal. So, 1 Minute 20, dann geht's los. Es ist ein YouTube-Ding, okay. Was hat eigentlich Premiere so eigentlich so einen Vorteil? Wenn ich jetzt ein Video auf Premiere schalte, dann, klar, muss ich natürlich ein bisschen vorab hypen, ne? Aber das klingt jetzt blöd. Wenn ich jetzt ein Video online stelle, mache eine Premiere und es interessiert aber keinen, ist ja blöd. Es war wirklich angenommen. Es muss ja Leuten interessieren eigentlich. So, ich hoffe, ihr seht alles. Ich hoffe, ihr versteht mich. Ich hoffe, ihr seht mich auch ganz gut. Und dann kann es auch gleich losgehen. Und dann hoffen wir mal, dass es nicht eine kurze Nacht, sondern noch eine lange Nacht wird. Denn ich muss nachher um 7 Uhr, 8 Uhr wieder aufstehen. Genau. Aber zum Glück habe ich persönlich, ich kann nur von mir reden, habe ich noch Homeoffice. Und das ist natürlich ein Vorteil, den man noch so genießen kann. Ich gucke trotzdem noch mal ganz kurz mit dem Handy mal kurz in den Stream rein. Um zu gucken, ob das soweit ganz gut läuft hier. Ja, okay. So ein YouTube-Ding eigentlich? Ich wusste ja gar nicht, dass man so Leuten bei Twitch auch sich alte Dinge anschauen kann. Also quasi nochmal zurückspulen kann. Zumindest habe ich das gerade hier am Handy herausgefunden. Nicht schlecht zu wissen. So. I'm ready. I think 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 I'm ready. So. Presents EA Play Live 2020. Okay. No, EA Play Live.
Hello and welcome everyone to EA Play 2020. We're happy that you're joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much for you, including
45 minutes?
Innovative and really fun new games and a lot of news to share. But before we get into the show, I'd like to take just a minute here. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn. I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspirational. We are also deeply thankful to all of you, our players. Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly the greatest form of entertainment on the planet.
Er hat sich jetzt quasi bedankt an die, wo gerade in der Krise, in der Corona-Krise helfen. Ebenfalls an die Gamer. Und natürlich geht er gerade noch auf die aktuelle Situation in den USA noch ein mit dem Black Lives Matter.
We will not rest on this. It's a long-term commitment. We're here for players of every color, background, religion, and personal preference. We will continue to build strong representation in our games, and we are focused on making our communities fun, inclusive, and positive places to play. We also have real work to do to bring greater diversity into our company, and we are committed to doing that work. Today, we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better, they can teach us, they can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make
by the way, wohl Surfer, ne?
for all of you. So thanks for being here.
Das macht ihn mir ein bisschen
And
sympathisch.
now, let's get into some games.
So. Also.
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and welcome to EA Play. We had an incredible show
Kinda
in
funny
LA planned
games.
for you. Huge stage, massive setup, these giant monitors. I was gonna fly in on an X-Wing. I was gonna land the X-Wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what?
Geht's um die-
Cannon, bam! Shooting out game consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me. Then, because of circumstances beyond our control, we had to come up with something a little different. Instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers. What's that, James? No Tigers. So you lied. Oh, all right. I'm being told there are no Tigers, but whatever. We're still gonna bring you the EA Play you know and love. Huge surprises, big announcements, incredible reveals, and never before seen gameplay. Coming up over the next hour, we've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback, a look at a new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies this year, plus a sneak peek at the future. Oh, and pay close attention because today you could win one of thousands of Steam codes for more than a dozen great EA games on Steam. Throughout the show, keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden letters.
All right.
Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere. Who am I kidding? None of us can leave our houses. But enough talking. Let's see some games. Up first, we're headed to the Outlands. That's right. It's Apex Legends time.
Apex Legends. Hab's auf dem PC mal ein bisschen gespielt. Macht echt Spaß. Aber ich hab's halt nach ein paar Spielstunden noch nicht mal angefasst. Season 5.
Hey Apex fans, the battle just keeps getting bigger. Thanks to you, Apex Legends is coming off its most successful, most epic season yet, and we're just getting started. Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, and you've kept that amazing momentum going forward, making Season 5 the biggest and best start to a season ever.
Took out an enemy.
Ist nicht jede Season die beste Season ever? Denke ich jetzt mal, ne?
Enjoying Season 5, Fortune's Favor.
Ich kann ja nichts anderes behaupten.
Our latest legend, Loba. A major map change to Kings Canyon. Rest in peace, Skulltown. An all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
First look. Also wenn es für die Nintendo Switch kommen würde, ich würde es trotzdem nicht spielen, weil es bestimmt so ein Downgrade wäre. Aber ja.
Explorers. They risk everything in search of fame, fortune, and answers.
Ja, ich glaube gar nicht, dass es für sowas für die Nintendo Switch kommen würde. Die müssten ja wie bei Fortnite jedes Mal die Edition anpassen.
But if they survive,
Gerade bei den Updates.
they might walk away with lost.
Ich glaube nicht, dass sie die Ressourcen haben dafür.
I'll high-five you all when I see you. Mobile respawn beacon here.
Aber ich mag das Prinzip von Apex Legends.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Guns? Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
Okay.
I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
T, it's me. Be careful. He's watching you.
23. Juni. Okay. Also ich sehe kein Switch-Logo rechts
The
unten.
Lost Treasures Collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon. You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle.
Okay.
Lost Treasures also introduces a new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room, which gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker.
Ich muss sagen, ich finde das System, also an sich das Artlook von Epic Legends schon besser als das von Fortnite. Ich mag das halt. Hat ein bisschen was von Overwatch, so mit diesen Heldenprinzipien. Das ist cool.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The battle is expanding. That's right, this fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam. And I know you're hoping, wondering, praying, so before you ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex this fall. It's been one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's make it official.
Ja. Ja, es kommt!
Fans of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we're incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch this fall. And we'll share more details in the months ahead. So that means you'll be able to
cool! Wie echt Crossplay mit Nintendo Switch? Oh, nice!
Or on the PC via Origin and Steam.
Wow!
We're throwing out a lifeline and healing the divide.
Wow! Coole Sache!
The entire Apex team. We want to thank our incredible community.
Wow!
Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't
Coole
forget,
Sache!
Check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Woo! Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbolic. I think I'm hyperman. I've had a really good time here.
Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt. Ja.
Sul, everyone. One thing I admire about Apex
Sims
Legends is
for
its
Switch.
commitment to having such a diverse range of characters. At The Sims, we've always believed representation and diversity in games is critically important, perhaps now more than ever. It's difficult to put into words just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play. So, here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
It's a very interesting thing to explain.
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
It really taught me a lot, the importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
They get to see my personality first, before seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
Es gibt ja so einen Trailer, wo viele reden, wie Sims das Leben von Menschen verändert hat.
First realized I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm
Nee,
attracted to.
es geht natürlich ein bisschen jetzt um anders hautfarbene Menschen. Ihr müsst bedenken, in den USA ist wirklich so, da unterscheidet man wirklich noch unter Rassen. Es ist in den USA so. Es hat sich nie geändert in den USA und wird sich wahrscheinlich auch in nächster Zeit nicht ändern. Deswegen finde ich das gerade gut, dass in den USA viel so über Gleichberechtigung etc. geredet wird. Das ist der erste Schritt in diese Richtung. Und das ist auch schön, dass EA eigentlich wirklich so mit diesem Vorbild so vorangeht, ne? So. Und natürlich mit einem Franchise wie Sims kann man natürlich sowas ganz gut auch noch hervorbringen.
It's creating your life.
Okay.
As you just saw, there are so many reasons why I am proud to be part of the Sims global community. We want the Sims to be a place of unity and hope, a place where you can be your authentic self and build your vision for our shared world, a place to imagine what's possible. To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to make your communities, virtual and real, a better place. Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping for some Sims news, and we'll have plenty to share as the summer goes on, but we do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam today. Take a look.
Oh, Sims 4 on Steam. Ja, schön, dass Sims 4 auf Steam gibt, aber ich möchte gerne ein Sims 4 für Switch. Hi an Last, Frillo. Hi, schön, dass ihr zuschaut. Aber Sims kann man echt für Switch mehr bringen, ne? Weil grafisch sieht es halt auch echt nicht aufwendig aus. Besonders, ich finde, aus Sims kann man auch grafisch viel mehr machen, gerade wenn man so für die Konsolen bringt. Das war's mit Sims.
Alex here from the social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just.
Da ist eine Switch bei Battlefield.
5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3, are all playable right this second.
Oh, kommt jetzt Battlefield für Switch?
On Steam this fall. You can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too. One of the first arrived just a short while ago with full mod support via Steam.
Das ist ein Pro-Controller, oder?
And we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Kam jetzt schon heraus. Ihr könnt sogar den Test bei uns auf ntower.de lesen. Jetzt fragt ihr euch, warum bringt ntower einen PC-Test heraus? Ganz einfach, unsere Tellerrand-Rubrik. Wir bringen nicht nur Nintendo-Sachen heraus, sondern auch wirklich Sachen für PC oder halt zum Beispiel auch bald einen großen Test für so ein PlayStation 4-Spiel. Also wir gucken wirklich viel andere Sachen. Ja. So.
And Steam isn't the only platform getting some love. We'll be bringing games to more platforms than ever.
You can expect 7 new games coming to Switch in the next 12 months.
7 neue Spiele?
Coming tomorrow, and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing crossplay to many of your favorite games too.
Hat die das jetzt ernsthaft gesagt?
And continuing with some new titles being revealed later in the show.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what you want, where you want, and with who you want. It's about playing together.
Absolutely. Now, let's reveal some more games. Over to you, Greg.
Quick reminder to keep an eye out for those special golden letters hidden throughout the show. They could appear anywhere, and I mean anywhere, so keep your eyes open. Write the letters down as they appear.
7 neue Spiele von EA.
You'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's
Also EA macht ernst. Das wirklich, das ist lobenswert.
Well, I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Haze, Light, and Zoink to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA Originals.
Zoink, Wellen Studios, alles Indie-Studios, denn EA hat ein Label, das EA Originals hier gerade seht und das sind, ja.
But it can be really hard to do it on your own. We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we could try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas.
Und jetzt kommen alle 7 Spiele von EA Original Studios. Das wäre fail.
Even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Let's find that magic.
And now for a deeper dive into what these developers are working on, we turn our spotlight on 3 studios. Up first is Hazelight and their mild-mannered, quiet leader, Joseph Ferris.
Unravel 1 war cool. Ich hab Unravel 2 noch nicht gespielt. Doch, habe ich schon gespielt. Aufgrund dessen, dass ich es geil finde, würde ich mir den ersten Teil wünschen. Sowas.
Joseph Ferris.
There are like passionate people, there are crazy people, and there's me.
The Way Out, ne?
Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear? Okay. The Oscars, you know? The Oscars! You! No apologies there. Yeah, I know.
Der Typ ist echt cool.
I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My 3rd movie, Zozo, it's basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young. I've done 5 feature movies and now I've done 3 games. And it's way hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interactivity.
Worauf will jetzt
There are
hinaus?
some studios out there that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they like reuse all the time. The designers and the story writers are kind of like doing 2 different games. That's why I founded Hazelight, to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about. And action. The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose, the little daughter. So Cody and May are about to separate. Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive and actually controls both Cody and May. And you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions. There's even levels where we're actually making a mechanic for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players, that's gonna feel very new, different, and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space. And when you're in space, you're like, what the f am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
Welche Plattform?
Wow, that was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there. The Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olaf from Zoink Games.
Zoink Games, die haben Vieh zum Beispiel gemacht. Die haben, glaube ich, auch The Cock Game für die Wii damals gebracht.
Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that people can escape to. The weirder, the better, and I think my friend Olaf would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And for our next game, we wanted to try something
Rechts oben ist ein Nintendo Switch-Spiel.
out of a gothic fairy tale. What started with a mood and some paintings grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the world of Random.
Lost in Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of Random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olaf, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of Random. Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared, and a dark force controls every aspect of life, from where you live to how you act.
Ja, also natürlich sagt man viel Konzeptzeichnungen.
Of a mysterious world. but it holds a modern message that's really relevant.
Aber ja, auch schön, wenn man halt
I think we can all relate to
Gameplay
the desire to
zeigt,
control
auch
the
wenn's,
chaos around us.
ja.
With Dicey's help, though, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite. Embrace the randomness, accept the uncertainties in life, and you'll be surprised how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with a roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost in Random.
Okay.
Welcome to Random.
World Premiere. Erinnert mich so ein bisschen an Tim Burton, ne? So ein bisschen Tim Burton-Stil. Wow. Das sieht ja geil aus. Also komm, wenn das nicht inspiriert ist von Little Nightmare Before Christmas.
But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything? Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll, to play the odds, and break the curse of random.
Wow.
You can't have the sweet without the sour.
No, Dicey. They should be scared of us, right?
Okay. Lost in Random. Cool. Echt cool.
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random in man. Embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day in my life. Ah! Do you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
At Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises.
Was ist das?
We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena.
Rocket Arena.
As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight.
Das ist ein Battle Royale Spiel.
Awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're gonna love what we've got in store for you. Here is the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Rockets away.
Let's kick this into gear. The trophy will soon be mine.
Sieht aber irgendwie aus wie Overwatch, ne?
Have you ever wondered why life is so good on Crater?
Sieht also wie so ein Heldenshooter aus.
Sure, we've got the beautiful beaches.
Das sieht geil aus, die Map. What the fuck?
And exotic destinations. Another victory. The people are courteous and friendly.
Jolly good for me.
And always happy to help their fellow citizens. Are you leaving already?
Also komm, das ist doch voll von Overwatch inspiriert, oder?
We've got rockets.
Boah, Green Day.
Let's hit the trail.
Okay, 3 und 3 Action, okay. Sieht lustig aus, aber. Razzle Dazzle. Oh, sieht doch ganz lustig aus. Aber das könnte auch locker auf der Switch laufen.
I'm here to rock it. I'm having a blast. Full speed ahead.
Nicht für die Switch.
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out on top,
Schade.
there's a lot to master. You'll have a range of rocket-powered abilities to blast opponents out of the arena, and an arsenal of evasive moves. Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities. And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th. And there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th, and brings with it a blast pass and a ton of free content, including new maps, in-game events, and a new playable character. Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support right from the start. So grab your friends, regardless of their platform, and get ready to blast off with Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
Wow, that looks great. And hopefully you've all been keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam. Now, from the future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons. Now, okay, I promise you we are gonna get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, for anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
Star Wars. Haben wir schon, also den Trailer gibt's ja schon. Ja, es sieht... Mal gespannt, was es wird. Also bei Star Wars und EA braucht man nicht so viel erwarten. Also... Aber so ein Spiel wollten die Fans dann mal seit langem mal wieder haben. Und das kriegen sie jetzt auch endlich.
One squadron. The galaxy's finest.
Wow. The 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited. The 37-year-old man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Frazier. Hello, Ian.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good. Happy to actually get to show this to people.
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved. One of them was being a
Ich guck gerade noch, was so ein Regal hat.
So, you know, I played all the flight games in the 90s, and I got pretty obsessive about them. I'd pause, meticulously draw the insides of the cockpits and stuff. And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the holidays.
We're showing them right now to the world. This strikes me as above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
I think at Motive you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team, and a lot of them had similar kinds of stories of things.
Echt, du fandst Fallen Order geil, Last? Boah. Also das, was man so gesehen hat, fand ich jetzt so... Also viele waren auch enttäuscht.
Being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit in your garage to actually making this game.
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars. And we wanted to make something new, something that really went all in on that part of the fantasy. And so we did kind of a grassroots initiative, or started a little passion project, and that ramped up into eventually what is the game we're going to show you today.
You talk about, you know, your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand new?
It's been interesting. You know, we're trying to kind of pull from that spiritual heritage of many different games in that time period. At the same time, we want to do something that feels fresh and new.
Das ist so die Zeit, wo man mal kurz nicht hinhören muss, ne?
What we're trying to look at is sort of the spiritual core of what I think are the best of the Star Wars flight games of the past. And what they did that I love is that they made that part of the universe real. The level of depth and detail that they show in the ships, the way that you control them, is something that I remember fondly from my childhood, and is something that we're trying to do very much with Squadrons. You know, in real life, being a pilot is hard. It takes skill, and that's something that you'll see throughout the game. You know, as you start off playing, it's pretty straightforward, fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or at the higher levels of
ja gut, klar. Star Wars lebt natürlich unglaublich viel vom Fanservice. Und das Spiel ist ja auch Fanservice pur, ne? Ich muss mir immer noch den letzten Film angucken. Komm immer nicht dazu.
I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that. I understand the nuts and bolts of how to play it. Is there a single-player story? Is there a multiplayer mode? What are we getting into?
It's actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single-player story. Takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot, and you're going to alternate between their perspectives mission to mission over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces. Now, when you're done with that story and you've played maybe a bit in the practice range, you say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles at that point. And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support cross-play. You could be on PS4, Xbox One, PC. You could be playing on a traditional display or in VR, which, fun fact, the entire game supports VR from beginning to end. It's pretty cool. But regardless of how you're playing, which platform, they can all play together. Just hook up with your friend, connect, have an awesome space battle.
You just Death Starred my mind, man. Like, that's awesome. That is the big question. When can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay, not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought you were going to leave me on a teaser there. You didn't. You actually delivered.
3,5 Monate.
The next big ask I have on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay of it?
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want to. On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars.
Bin ich auch mal gespannt.
Enjoy.
World Premiere.
The second Death Star is gone, but the Imperial fleet is still a threat. Vanguard Squadron. Let's make history.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done has led to this. Finish those Vanguard scum!
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Earn your wings in a single-player story spanning 2 factions.
All stations! Fire on that ship!
And master multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5. With the option to play the entire game in VR. This is the definitive Star Wars pilot experience.
Wollen VR stelle ich mir das echt übel vor. Mit der Motion Sickness.
You'll begin your career in a single-player story.
Welcome to Titan Squadron.
Where you'll play as 2 combat pilots, flying for both the Empire and the New Republic. You'll experience this world through your cockpit. The instrumentation in
sieht schon cool aus, ne?
Critical feedback about power management, targeting, and shields. With a squadron of diverse characters at your side, prove your skills on increasingly challenging missions.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyards.
One of my spies has linked the attacks with the New Republic Starhawk project.
The story of the 2 pilots you play
Stick together.
will shape the balance of power in the galaxy.
Get ready.
Let him have it. To take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships. Fighters are the most flexible and versatile, able to handle any situation. Interceptors are fast and highly maneuverable.
Let's get them.
Ideal for hunting down your opponents.
Also wenn wir in Star Wars über Logik reden müssen, dann können wir lange diskutieren.
And stocked up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
Nice.
Es ist halt eine tolle Fantasy-Reihe.
Able to deal devastating damage to enemy flagships and starfighters.
But if you've got a preferred component and need something customized, I'll take care of it.
Unlock everything you need to customize your pilot and starfighters simply by playing the game. From cosmetics to an arsenal of over 50 components that alter how your ships fly, fight, and survive.
Uff, so viel.
I'll deal with it.
You can dramatically change your loadout depending on your squadron's strategy.
Finally got him.
This will be critical in Star Wars Squadron's multiplayer modes. First up, dogfights. This is an all-out 5v5 battle.
That was the best.
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets, and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
So, das reicht jetzt aber auch mal mit Star Wars, oder?
Looking for an even greater challenge, it's time to prove yourself in Star Wars Squadron's signature mode, Fleet Battles. Fleet battles are multi-stage conflicts. Whether playing solo or with friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Don't worry, I got him for you.
Meet your team in the social hub to solidify strategy, coordinate loadouts, and prepare for takeoff. First, push the front line by winning the dogfight in the center of the map. Next, attack or defend 2 medium-sized capital ships.
We've lost our capital ships.
And finally, the ultimate goal. Target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive flagship and take it down.
Shields are disabled.
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line forward or falls back to defend.
Keep our flagships safe.
It's your squadron's choice of how to play.
I'm hit.
Speedy, unrelenting assaults.
Stay together, strike quickly.
Stealth and subversion.
Jamming the enemy. Sensors can't spot you.
Or brutal bombardment.
Ah, das ist mir schon so fast so viel Krieg. Also,
We need to hurry.
mir fehlt ja so ein bisschen der Gamecube-Vibe von damals, ne?
A unified squadron is the key to victory.
Making my attack run now.
Let's make this count.
Aber gut, was weiß ich denn schon, ne?
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Join the galaxy's finest and make your mark.
You are the hope of this galaxy.
What's up,
Madden.
everyone? It's your boy Lamar Jackson. I'm excited to be a part of the EA Sports family and to be you guys' new man cover athlete. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for you this season. This is EA Sports, next level.
Wow, Next Gen World Premiere.
You feel it all.
You feel that burst of speed?
It's like I'm lightning. In that moment, I'm untouchable. I'm not playing. I'm not
FIFA.
Not afraid to hit or get hit.
This game is my one true love. Makes me feel like somebody.
I never thought I could rise to another way. It's just me and the keeper. My heart is like.
Müssen sie diesen Trottel zeigen?
Score that goal, and you're a hero. And history carves your name. You know what it sounds like? 60,000 people singing your song. I can't live without that feeling. It's in my bones. I feel football in my heart. Feel it in my hands. What? Taste it. See the unknown.
Face my fears.
You live to fight again. I want the real thing. I want that sweat dripping, shin splitting, hair raising. I want to live in the floodlights. I want to feel it all.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay. Frostbite, natürlich.
That's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family. There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command & Conquer. These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard, and we are acting on your feedback. Now, we've talked a lot about all the exciting games you'll be playing this year, but our studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on. Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today, and this time is no different. Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real. Criterion is known for how their games feel. From superior physics to nuanced details of gameplay, this team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience. And with the new consoles this year, there will be a seamless immersion which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds. BioWare imagines and creates worlds where you become the hero of your own story. And we're using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy worlds your reality. For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and fidelity unlike anything you've experienced before. At Motive, we are working on a highly ambitious and innovative new game that puts the power and creativity in your hands.
What the
and
fuck?
It's an experience that would have been impossible without next-gen technology.
Okay, ganz interessant.
This is just the beginning of the things we are working on, and there is so much more to come. The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices, your ideas. We want to be where you come to play. We want to make games for everyone. So please keep giving us
Die
your
Musik
feedback
ist
and
echt
let's build
im
the future
Background
together.
total. Wow.
On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share. Cousin Darren, over to you.
Thank you. So the moment is here.
Skate.
We finally get to say,
we're back. We're doing it. Skate's happening. We're rolling. We've secretly got together. It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues.
We've been waiting years, honestly, to make the right game at the right time
with the right idea, and really, really pleased to say that we're here. It is really early, but it takes a little while to find Cuz or wake him up.
Dude, harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
We want to thank you for your passion, your patience, and all the support that you've shown, you know, us to get to this point.
Oh, the comments.
It's amazing. We cannot believe you commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life. Thank you so much. Skate forever.
Guys, we did it. We brought back Skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe I'm so happy and my heart rate. Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to player.gg/EA and enter for a chance to win one of thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg/EA. Now, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
Ja, okay. Wo sind die anderen Switch-Spiele hin? Haben sie die verschluckt? Boah. Nochmal eine kleine Zusammenfassung. Also so viel gab es jetzt heute bei EA Play Live jetzt nicht so, ne? So ein paar Indie-Spiele. Natürlich Star Wars ganz groß im Kommen, ne? Das war's halt schon wieder, ne? So ein richtiges, auch neues Battlefield, das hat mir noch gefehlt, zum Beispiel. Wow. War's das? Oh, das war's wohl, ne? Okay. Ja, schade. Hätte ein bisschen mit ein paar mehr Switch-Spielen gerechnet. Aber vielleicht kommt ja doch noch was, noch kurz nach der Präsentation. Per Twitter, Pressemitteilung, was auch immer. Deswegen haltet ein Auge offen auf ntower.de. Da werdet ihr immer wieder alle ganz neuen Informationen sehen. Okay, jetzt wird hier der Bildschirm schwarz. Nee, schaut ruhig auf ntower.de und dann kriegt ihr die geballte Ladung ab. Am besten machen wir es so, gell? So, mein kurzer Fazit zu dieser Präsentation. Die waren sicher nicht schlecht, die war schon ganz cool. Man merkt aber auch, dass EA gerade nicht so richtig weiß, so okay, ja, ich glaube, sie wissen selber nicht gerade, wie sie so noch vorankommen mit ihrem Zeitplan. Natürlich, Star Wars wird jetzt noch kommen. Natürlich noch ein paar andere Spiele. Aber, jo. Okay, also EA bringt 7 Spiele für Switch nächstes Jahr. Okay. Okay, also habe ich wohl vorhin falsch verstanden? Sollte also erst nächstes Jahr sein, okay. Muss man die Stelle nochmal anhören. Ansonsten, wenn es was gibt, schaut bei enter.de. Genau, mein Fazit, die Präsentation war nicht schlecht, es war natürlich viel so, ja, man hat das Beste aus der jetzigen Situation gemacht. Man merkt aber auch, dass für Next Gen wahrscheinlich erstmal von EA bis auf vielleicht Sportspiele erstmal nichts kommen. Na gut. Gut, dann war es das mit der heutigen Live-Reaktion. Danke, dass ihr noch so lange zugeschaut habt. Ich gucke jetzt noch kurz, was mit Ntower los ist und dann geht's ins Bett. So, ich wünsche euch dasselbe, deswegen ciao, ciao.